welcome to your November love reading. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today at Sunshine for the Soul. I hope you guys are having an incredibly blessed week. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm about done with the drama and the karmic situations in my life. Do you feel the call of universal unconditional love? Have you connected in this lifetime with another soul that your heart just beckons to be near? So for this series, I'm going to do it on unconditional love. Now, this could be platonic love, romantic love. This could be self-love. Could be our connection to the universe, to source. And we're going to take a look at the 4 chambers of the heart. To believe in unconditional love, the first step to manifesting it into your life is that you must believe. Our Creator desires us to reconnect and experience the 5D bliss of unconditional love. Now, the second step is to first love ourselves unconditionally, to know we are one of God's chosen and that we were never separated from source love. It was just an intentional illusion for us to never know how powerful we truly are. So these readings lately have been all about these karmic energies, these darker energies that are being cleared out with this eclipse season. And so today I wanted to just take a look at, let's focus on love. Let's focus on the aspect of bringing unconditional love into our lives. You know, we're done with the drama. We're done with the karmics. We've grown, we've spiritually evolved, and now we're looking to align or magnetize with our highest divinely orchestrated connection. This could be a friendship. This could be a business partnership. This doesn't necessarily have to be about romantic love. But now that we have like our own 9 pentacles, our own 9 cups, right? Now we're looking for the 10th, the icing on the cake, the yum yum sauce for our hibachi chicken, you know, our whipped cream to go on top of our sundae. And as we grow and open up ourselves to abundance and open up to unconditional love, then the universe can bring it into us. Let's take a look today at these 4 chambers of the heart. Your challenge and your fear to align with unconditional love, your passion in regards to unconditional love, your catalyst that is driving you to obtain and magnetize and experience unconditional love in your life, and your path home that is going to lead you right to source unconditional love. And that is a beautiful thing. So let's buckle up and see where this leads us. All right there, Ophiuchus. Thanks for stopping by. Let's look at the 4 chambers of the heart for you while we listen to some really badass Chris Stapleton playing in the background. No, I do not own the rights to this music, but it is great background music. Okay, I gotta stop. That's some good music. You ready? So I've got my Rider-Waite deck here. I'm pulling the full chambers of the heart, and we're gonna see what it is exactly we got going on here. How can we better align ourselves with unconditional love within our lives? What can we get out of the way? What blockages can we remove? Who wants to sit around in stagnant energy, man? We want to experience life, and we want to experience it in a good way, right? All right, so the first chamber of the heart here, we've got the Emperor in the reverse, challenge or fear. Card number 2, 4 of Cups in the reverse. That's your passion. That's about having a missed opportunity. Card number 3, the catalyst, is the Ace of Swords. That is the card of truth. And the 4th card is the Magician. This is the master creator. This is manifesting what you want in your life. So you've got some very powerful cards already coming out for you right now, Ophiuchus, and we're going to pull some clarifiers. Now, I'm not using anything but oracle cards for these readings. So let's take a look at this Emperor in the reverse. Now, the Emperor in the reverse could be, not that he's not an emperor, but there could be a challenge or a fear that the Emperor has to overcome that has him a little topsy-turvy right now. So the Emperor reflects a system bound by rules and regulations. You create law and order by applying principles or guidelines to a specific situation. So with the Emperor in the reverse, this is a challenge or fear of going against the rules and the regulations. This is stepping out and saying, I'm not going to do it that way, what other people tell me to do. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do what I think is right. I'm going to do and chase what my passion and desires are. And if that's unconditional love, well, that's what brings you to the reading. If you're chasing, unconditional love of a friend that you haven't seen in a long time, or maybe an estranged parent, aligning ourselves with true unconditional love can be about things in the outside world, but this all could also be internally. So Ophiuchus, flip it around how it works for you. But we've got this Emperor in the reverse position, and I really think that, this could be, somebody that's overabusing their power, their authoritative power. It could originate from you or another person, often a boss, a partner, even a father figure. And maybe because of deep insecurities, this also could be somebody who has father issues. Maybe they didn't have their father present in their life, or maybe their father was very docile, wasn't around a lot, didn't stick up for them. I just saw 333. So we're going to get some clarifiers to see a little bit more what this Emperor represents, what our challenge is for you, Ophiuchus. All right, so let's get a Romance Angel Oracle card to clarify this Emperor and see if we can put this together a little better. I have got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow the inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, right? So if we want to stay in a youthful state, then part of that is healing our inner child wound. And if we did have an absent father, if we did have a role model in our life that played the divine masculine role, and he didn't necessarily fill those shoes like we thought they needed to, well then, we come into adulthood and sometimes we're afraid to step in our power as an emperor. Sometimes we're we have fears about failing or not doing it right or repeating the same pattern. So it can keep us in a little bit of a stagnancy. So I think healing the inner child wound, regardless if this is a mother figure, father figure, whatever it is that in our life was there to, yes, scar us, but then only for us to later heal from it. So it makes us stronger and we learn that lesson. So we have to offer forgiveness in all these situations of our parents doing, what they thought was best, and then finding out later on in life that maybe they failed us in some way. That's big. That's a hard one to process. That's generational. We've got a mirror reflecting each other. Relationships reflect our wounds. So if our parent had issues or they had wounds that they hadn't worked through, then they're reflected onto us as a child. We inadvertently spill our wounds onto our children. Unfortunately, I'm going to get another one here. I see what's going on here. I'm getting the picture. But this is the challenge or the fear. It's to overcome that, and that comes with acceptance and forgiveness, heartbroken, grieving, mourning, separation, sad. Some of us might not even have our fathers anymore, and we're looking back and saying, well, we were so difficult on them, and maybe we weren't very close to them, or maybe we really didn't get to know them. We didn't know their story, what caused them to be the way they were, So we have to allow everybody to have their space. We have to hold space for people in their process and at what stage of evolvement they are truly at. So let's pull a couple of Cyndi's cards and see if we can get a couple more messages on your challenge or fear, Ophiuchus. If this is you and you're going through the holidays and maybe you don't have your father or mother for the first time, my heart really goes out to you just to, sit and remember the good times. Don't focus on the negative stuff. Don't focus on the problems. Don't focus on the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Focus on the things that, you remember that brought light to you, and send love and send light and send compassion. I know that's difficult as the holidays come up. I just lost my grandmother. She was 95, Cherokee Indian, had a very healthy, long life. And she passed away in the 1111 portal, which was really weird because her husband, my grandfather, was born on January 1st in the 11 portal. So we've got two cards here. We've got one that's kind of fresh, and we've got one that it says there's so much going on behind the scenes. Yeah, this divine masculine energy not gender. There's a lot going on right here. This person is seeing a lot of things for what they were. They're overcoming some big challenges in their life, maybe forgiving their parents, maybe grieving somebody that is no longer with us, that transformed back into their light body and on to their next mission, whatever that may be. And this says, you were my ultimate plot twist. There's an energy here of saying everything has changed. I've been through so much. I want to be playful. I want to be healed. I see the wounding. I understand why the wounding was there. And now I'm forgiving myself. I'm forgiving those that were in a different stage of their process. And you were the ultimate plot twist. Now, Ophiuchus, this is either you or this is you thinking about somebody else saying that they were the ultimate plot twist. We've got to dig in here. Let's look at the passion driving you towards unconditional love. Sometimes plot twist, I was just thinking about this, twist could be losing somebody, literally having a loss that really alters a lot of people's lives and makes them kind of take a step back and, and look at things from a different perspective and do some introspection and some reevaluation. So, yeah, your challenge or fear, no matter how we look at this, Ophiuchus, is just, there definitely seems to be a difficult time that you've gone through. Definitely there has been some loss, some recognition of some wounding possibly attached to, whoever raised us, our parenting. And we're learning how to let those things go. We're learning how to heal from those things. Now, the Four of Cups, your passion, you see a gentleman on here who the universe is trying to offer them a cup of love. And he's got his hands crossed in defiance, like, no, I don't want it, This is a card of being very disappointed with the world around you, being very tired of having a missed opportunity. And this is someone who is passionate about turning things around, like to improving their mental and their emotional well-being. You may have been struggling with health issues, but this is a card that's saying, take heart. Things are going to get better. When this card occurs, you should adopt a much more positive mindset. So this is like, coming from a difficult time, going into a more peaceful time. You're passionate about healing. You're passionate about, getting out of that grieving mode, and learning to live your life again. Our loved ones don't want us to sit and grieve them. They want us to, go at life full force, get back in. I just saw 1018 and, jump right into life again. Also, this is a card that you're just done wallowing in the heartbreak. And Ophiuchus, you are ready for a fresh start, or someone around you in your energy has really gone through the shitstorm and they're ready for a fresh start with you. Take it how it resonates. Let's get an oracle card here and see what we've got. We've got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, your affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. So if your passion is to get out of this heartbreak mode and to start living your life again, and you want to have and experience a soulmate or twin soul connection, take the label as you want. Either way, it is aligning with unconditional love. And this looks like you're ready. It looks like you're actually manifesting it, whether you pray or you do affirmations or you're meditating and you're visualizing. If you guys have never seen my Super Blue Moon, I think it's 7 Steps to Manifesting, go back to the end of August. It really walks you through specifically how to manifest. And I've been able to utilize that for months now and have really had some good results. All right, so let me get an Island Time Wellness here. Your passion is just, healing and going after what you want. We're tired of being in that stuck energy. Remember how I started, Done with the karmic, done with the bullshit. Sunglasses. So this is watching, looking, or stalking. So maybe now that someone's done some healing, they've got their little binoculars out, their night vision glasses, and they're checking out what's going on in your life. I think of 16 Candles, when the geeks have their night vision glasses on. They're like, that's what they say, that grade meat there or something. I don't know. I saw that years ago. One more photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia. Yeah, this is somebody who is looking towards the future for sure, looking at a soulmate or a twin soul. They want to be playful. They want to come out of this heartbreak. A couple Cyndi cards. We'll see what we've got. Closing up this, Your passion, this heart chamber, this second chamber of the heart is, all about you had an opportunity in the past and now you're like, now I'm going for it. I'm not wasting any more time. This person may not have made any moves yet, but they're certainly manifesting something. They're watching, they're getting a feel for the situation. Is it safe for me? I just saw 1313. Is it safe for me to come in? This says, please have compassion for me. All right. So somebody's saying, I know you've had to be patient, but I've had a lot I've gone through. This says, what the hell was I doing? So obviously this is someone from the past for you, Ophiuchus. Reverse the roles as they fit for you. There was a missed opportunity here to, step into a soulmate connection and really have some playfulness. But it seems like there just was a lot going on at the time and there was no ability to manifest anything. So the third chamber of the heart, this is your catalyst. And this is the Ace of Swords. I could tell you all day long that this is the sword of truth. This is someone that wants to come in and they want to tell you about how their life has been, what's been going on, what they've experienced, not in a victim mode, but, just to say, this is why I've been away. This is why it didn't work out in the past. I had this, and that. I had obligations. I may have had even a death in the family. And, I never stopped thinking about you. I always looked at this as a missed opportunity. I always felt that this may come back around again, but now I'm here to speak my truth, I'm here to tell you about what's been taking place. And if you're on the twin soul journey, there's a lot of union going on right now. There's going to be a lot of late night conversations where people talk all night long and they're catching up on what their lives have been like. Some twin souls have been in out of union for 5, 8 years, 10 years, 15 years. It doesn't matter if it's 6 months or 10 years. Unions, and there's a lot of union energy right now. So a lot of conversations going on. This says, I'm healing family issues. Your love life benefits you to forgive your parents. Okay, so this falls right in line with what I said with the Emperor, where I thought there maybe been a distorted energy in a parent figure who the person didn't feel that they were there for them. Maybe they were even abusive towards them, that left them in a lot of heartache and pain that they had to overcome, that they had to forgive and heal these childhood wounds. Wow, it's so amazing how the cards just match up when you're in the middle of a reading. All right, let's get a couple Island Time Wellness. Clarify this catalyst is like, again, just I need to speak my truth. If I don't say it, it's just going to come bursting out of me. One more. Let's see what we've got. Tell me a little bit more about this Ace of Swords. What do they want to say? Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, a surprise, epiphany. Yeah, this is a tower moment. This is something happened. It really could be it looks like it could be a death in the family. I don't know why I keep feeling that. But take it as it resonates, This could maybe not be. I'm just getting that feeling. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance. So this is someone who wants security. They want to settle down. They like routine. They like to be able to know who they're coming home to and walk in the door and smell supper cooking, A lot of us haven't had that in a very long time. And I think as we heal, we get through these difficult times, and as we spiritually ascend, and we're ready for these more meaningful relationships, I think people are just getting into that longing for, to experience love. Final card, Ophiuchus, for you, the Magician, all right? This is some big energy here. The Magician card is the number one card in the tarot deck. This is all about new beginnings, new opportunities. It's associated with the planet of Mercury. Mercury is about communication. On a broad level, the Magician is interpreted with energy, potential, and to manifest one's desire, the path home. This also symbolizes the meetings of the physical and spiritual worlds. So the saying, as above, so below. This is the conduit converting spiritual energy into real world action. So this is manifesting something with our thoughts and our emotions, our energy, right? And this is allowing it to then come down and be arranged and aligned so that it manifests in our third dimensional reality. So the path home is this manifesting. It's stepping into your spiritual gifts of manifestation. As a spiritual being having a human experience, you have the ability to manifest and co-create anything in your life that you so wish to experience. We're not talking about lusty desire either. We're talking about, although if that's what you want, you probably can do that too. We're talking about the desire of what you want to experience, okay? And it's clarified, it's clarified by trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So as you manifest, okay, you set intentions, you know what you want, you've cleared the blockages, you're doing the visualizations and the affirmations where you're imagining what your manifestation would look like. When I say manifest something, if you want somebody to come in your life that you regularly can spend time with, I just saw 1018, then what you need to do is you actually need to think about them coming through the door with a bag full of groceries, and they smell like the outdoors, and they're taking off their coat, putting the groceries on the counter, and you're in a warm embrace, and you're standing in the kitchen together listening to music, and you feel that comfortableness of having somebody there, and you're laughing, you're joking around with each other. When I talk about manifesting and visualizations, that's how we do it. We put all of our senses into that visualization, right? And then we have to let it go. Then we have to let the universe do its magic. We have to allow the energies to move so we can align with them. And this is the time where we have to trust. Not doubt, but we have to trust. I tried manifesting for months, and I always would come back to doubt. So it never arrived in my world. As soon as I figured out that I had to never lose faith, never doubt that manifestation was coming, then it came in. So let's take a look at some Island Time Wellness cards and see what else we've got about having this beautiful new beginning. That's your path home, Ophiuchus. This is girl talk. This is time with friends, living in the moment, having fun. Again, another card of playfulness. You've done the work. It's been serious lockdown, in isolation, going through your ascension. You got all the shadow work coming up, all these wounds, all these epiphanies and downloads, and you're learning shit, and you're burning up hours on the YouTube channel. And now it's time, I think, to just have some fun. Let's integrate those lessons that we learned by moving into relationships with others, whether it's a parent, a sibling, a friend, a significant other. Let's move this into a more healthy state, new beginnings, and start having some fun. I've just been too serious. I think of that saying, why so serious? Isn't that the Joker on one of the Batmans? Butterfly. This is all about transformation, relationship, evolving to the next phase. And once again, the path home is healing that inner child wound, okay? Once we identify that parenting wound, we heal that wound, we forgive ourselves, we forgive our parents, and then we move on. We can have this major transformation where we're clearing these generational energies, and it's allowing us to step into the higher frequency of 5D. The kingdom of heaven. You can't bring those wounds, those belief systems, those patterns, the guilt, fear, and shame into the 5D. Those are of the lower frequencies. You have to release them so the light can come in to your chakra system where those things once sat, where those dark things are no longer. Then the light comes in, and then the light zooms up your chakra system, and you start ascending. You start getting your spiritual gifts. As you do your healing, this whole process happens right within your body, and it's happening to everybody on the planet right now. And some people don't know. Some people aren't aware of it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to believe it. They don't want to accept it, but that's okay. It's going to happen one way or the other. We are all on the staircase of ascension. We're just on different stairs. So no one's better than anybody else. We're all the same. All right, couple last cards to close this reading, about really healing inner child wounds, going after missed opportunities, speaking your truth and manifesting what it is you truly desire. All right, Ophiuchus, your final messages for your 4 chambers of the heart for November is I'm purging toxic habits. All right, as we heal, we look around and we see all these other things that we could improve on. That's normal. Again, we've got I'm fixated on you, watching, stalking. That's pretty much the 3rd card of watching. Someone can't keep their eyes off you, Ophiuchus, or Ophiuchus, if this is you, you're the emperor, you just absolutely can't keep your eyes off of somebody. You're fixated. It's like a moth drawn to the fire. You've got drool running out of the side of your mouth. All right, final card. I'll see you on the other side of this. Wow. Ophiuchus, great energy, great process going towards unconditional love. Remember, trust the process, have faith. If you are interested in a 4-card chamber heart reading for yourself and the relationship that you're in or hoping to be in, hoping to align with, I am doing those right now for $25 and you can hit me up. My email is in the description box. I'm wishing you all love and light. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day and I will see you at your next reading. Peace and love.